my God, not another patient. Our hospital's already full, and now another one? What do you think you are, man? A charity case? And do you actually expect us to drop everything to help you? Anyway, I'm Joe Gannon, and listen, mister, and listen good. We've got to learn trust. Here, mutual trust. Understand? You better understand or it's just not gonna work. I'll see you in emergency. Alright, Sadie. Listen and listen good. We've got another patient. Another accident victim. Lacerations in the lungs and heart. Rigor mortis and cerebral palsy have already set in.
Nothing serious, I assume, Doctor. We can get him a bed on Thursday.
That's what's wrong with this hospital. You never schedule the cases to suit the doctor. Just as if you ran this center. Well, let me tell you something, nurse. You're not head boss here. You couldn't be if you tried.
Very well, Doctor. When would you like it?
Friday. I'm golfing with Paul on Thursday.
Well, Friday it is.
I'm sorry, Joe. I can't authorize this operation.
Why not, Paul? It's a perfectly routine brain surgery.
But operating on the cerebrum by going through the heart, Joe, it just isn't done.
That's the trouble with you and this whole crazy medical center. You're all too pessimistic.
Now look, Joe, I'm not about to be attacked. The center wasn't put here just so you could experiment.
Look, the patient is dying. If I don't operate now, we may as well forget it. He's in shock, Paul.
But, Joe, there are better methods of stopping shock than removing half the patient's brain. What do you think the directors would say?
Hang the directors! Those other methods are fine for normal cases. But I'm not a normal doctor. I like doing things the hard way.
I know, Joe. Like last week, when we removed that guy's appendix to his throat. Joe, I can't let you do it.
So a man makes a mistake. The fact of the matter is, even if you are head of this hospital, I am going through that operation tomorrow.
Joe,
Yes?
I'll be with you in that operating room tomorrow.
Fine, Paul. Hi, how you doing today?
Oh, alright, I suppose. So this is the day, huh? You know, I've always kind of wondered what it's like to die. Tell me, Doctor, what's it like?
And what's that supposed to mean?
But it's true, isn't it? What the nurses said last night? You've never had a patient live through an operation?
That's the trouble with you and all these crazy patients. You never learn trust, mutual trust.
But, Doctor, I may as well have terminal cancer.
You could die right now on this bed if you don't learn trust. Understand? You're so weak a cold draft could end your measly, worthless life, you lousy...
He slipped into a coma. What did you say?
Look, Paul, there's no time left. Can't you see the man is dying? Give me a pen. We gotta remove the skull.
Joe, there's no equipment.
I told you I do things the hard way. Let me go.
You have to kill, Joe. 10, 20, 30. When do you stop?
Listen, I don't believe in using equipment. I'm a country doctor. I perform brain surgeries as if medicine were never invented, with a clear mind, guts, and a ballpoint pen. I'm one of the new breed, mister. I flunked med school right off because I don't believe in working from books. There's only one way to become a good doctor, and that's from experience. Give me a pencil. This thing's no good.
I tell the AMA this time, Joe. If the patient died of graphite poisoning, how many excuses do I have to make? 10, 20, 30? When do I stop?
You'll stop when I'm good and ready, and not a moment sooner. And to answer your first question, I'll kill off a whole city before I stop. That's the way I am, and that's the way it has to be. And neither you nor anyone else is gonna stop me. You're happy to see me lose that patient.
Stop pouting.
I'm not a normal doctor. I do things the hard way. I like doing things the hard way.
Like when you gave formaldehyde to the transfusion patient?
Look,
If we don't bury that patient now, we may as well forget it. He'll rot right there, and we need that table space for the tonsil transplant patient. Look, Joe, 20 years ago, this center was built with one purpose in mind: medicine. The board of directors wants to keep it that way. It wasn't put here so you could experiment on every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes in here. Look, money is scarce. If we don't fire you now, we may as well forget it.
Don't give me this.
Get this straight, Dr. Jekyll.
Do you actually think you can stumble in here and expect us to drop everything to help you? Anyway, I'm Joe Gannon, your doctor, and we've got to learn trust. Understand? Mutual trust. You better understand, or it's just not gonna work. Anyway, I'll see you in emergency.